Welcome back to the Graphite Curve Studio. I have an amazing Christmas themed drawing for you today. So before we get started, don't forget to like the video if you do, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now, in order to keep this video from being 16 hours long, I took some steps to save some time. First, we skipped the construction phase, and we're going to move right into the rendering phase. That means that I'll just be starting the video with a Christmas tree. Second, I won't be drawing the walls or the floor of the drawing because of time and also because I don't want to, and you can't make me. To tell you the truth, I probably spent too much time on the tree. But as I work on the tree, I would like to introduce you to the Burch twins. For those who don't know, they are twin Canadian social media models. The blonde one, she's named Lauren, and she's the younger of the two. The brunette, her name's Julia, and she's only older by like 5 minutes. They cosplay and do TikTok dances, as well as Twitch streams and OnlyFans. They're also fellow YouTubers whose most popular videos are usually try-on hauls. I wanted the drawing to look good, so I started by taking my time. But with the holidays coming in, that means disruptions and chaos. I used to work hard before the holidays, because this usually happens. But too many ambitious projects left me scrambling for time. I drew the Lucy Pinder Christmas present picture because I didn't know if I was going to get this one done in time. I tried to draw as many decorations as I could recognize, but in the end I spent too much time working on something that only a few people are even going to notice. And now we start with Lauren. I was fully expecting to finish the tree before I did the sisters, but I got bored of drawing pine needles and I wanted to do something different. In the photo, Lauren has pink hair, which turns into a flat gray when it's in black and white. This isn't the first time I've drawn Lauren. I drew her once while waiting for an oil change, and another time for this channel sketchbook, so I'm pretty familiar with her face. And since they're twins, you would think that it'd be easy to draw it twice. But, as we'll find out, things aren't always as they seem. And as we move on to working on her body, I have to admit, I love how it turned out. She looks more adorable than she does in the photo. I was optimistic and overly ambitious after this early win. I began to rush faster and faster, excited to do Julia. But I had the whole of Lauren's body to finish first. I started with toning the skin of her neck and her arms. I felt like her skin tone wasn't right, so I started working on the Pikachu ornament in the tree. Sometimes I would get distracted with ornaments, but that's because I knew that I needed the dark tones of the trees to inform the skin tone. Then I realized that the skin tone is actually informed by the top that she's wearing, and that getting that done is actually the priority. So we'll work on that until it's done. Little by little, we add some graphite, and then we blend it in. It's made of some sort of velvety, shiny material that accentuates the curves of her breasts. Down the center are little bows. I'll get to them later. From here it's hard to understand the clothes that they are wearing. But when you step back, it makes sense. It's hard to find a space for the camera to see what I'm doing and also how it fits into the big picture of the drawing. After the basic of the tops are in, I resume working on the skin. We continue to the abdomen area. and darken up the top. The shorts she's wearing are of a similar material, so we'll use the same technique. The lower half goes on pretty easily. I really like the way her front-facing thigh came out. It looks really good. By the way that I left the state of the hand, you can tell that this drawing has taken its toll. The stockings would have been a treat to draw, but at this point I just wanted to take a break. 3 days of standing in the same place. Both my legs and my arms were feeling it. When I was in high school, I was always drawing girls in stockings, and it was always my favorite part. At this point, I have done everything I could to avoid drawing Julia. Well, there's no avoiding it now. Time to start Julia. We first start at the top with her hair. Her being a brunette, which is my favorite to draw by the way, I thought it would be easy. But this much black, on this large of an area, will take its toll on both me and the pencils. A long time has passed since I was excited about drawing her, and that was only replaced with doubt and exhaustion. I wasn't physically tired, though my back was sore from standing these few days. I was mentally exhausted. My sense of joy about working on Julia was gone, and so it seems were my skills as well. I really couldn't tell you what I thought about it, other than get it done before Christmas, the day that this video will release. She looks pretty good from this angle, but the whole time I wasn't happy with it. Someone once said, you aren't a real artist unless you are not happy with your work. I'm generally pleased with how far I've come since I started this channel. From my first sketchbook drawing of Meg Turney, to Hannah, to this one. They're all special in their own way. Each of them has taught me something. The biggest lesson that this one has taught me is never again. Not that I would never again draw the Burch twins. I need to do a better Julia to make up for this one. But that I would never again draw one of these large pictures under such a deadline. I feel like the drawing needed so much more time and effort. I've decided I'm gonna fix it. Someday. But not this year. Follow me on Instagram so you can find out when it's done. It looks better than the camera shows. I think it's the lights. They're too bright. I even left out the presents behind Julia's behind, because this picture broke me. This means that there won't be any big projects anytime soon, except one more, next week. Take Take care, and God bless.